All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive. We've got a ton of great NBA stuff to get to. Opening week did not disappoint, that's for sure. Rookies looking good. Some vets still got it.
And a few surprises already.
Oh, yeah. Lots of surprises.
We asked you to send in some of the most interesting news and highlights, and you guys delivered. So let's do what we do.
Yeah, let's deep dive into all this. See what we can uncover together.
All right. Right off the bat, I got to talk about Paolo Banchero. 50 points for the Orlando Magic.
I mean, that's impressive for anybody but.
Yeah.
For a young guy
Yeah.
that early in the season. Wow. It's not just a good game.
It's a statement.
It is a statement. And, looking at some of the highlights that you sent, it wasn't just scoring. It was how he was taking control.
Yeah.
Dictating the pace, finding his teammates. I think this could signal a major shift for the Magic.
It definitely makes them a team to watch this season. They were not really on a lot of people's radar coming in.
Right.
Speaking of surprises, how about the Dallas Mavericks?
Oh, man.
Lose by 50 to the Utah Jazz.
And then come back with a win in their next game. I mean, it's only week one, but talk about a roller coaster.
Yeah. That 50-point loss, it could have completely demoralized a team. But to come back with a win like that, I think that shows that they bought into whatever this new system is that they're trying to implement.
Yeah.
Lively's defense stood out to me. And then, of course, Dinwiddie doing what he does. Playmaking, hitting those big shots. What do you think? Is this a sign of their true potential or just a fluke?
I'm really curious to see how they do over, say, the next 10, 15 games. Can they build on this? Or was that just, like you said, sort of a one-off kind of thing? But let's move on to some individual highlights that really stood out. Jamal Murray had himself a game. 25 points for the Nuggets, a season high. I always love watching that guy play.
Oh, absolutely. And then how about Jordan Poole? 26 points in a nail-biter against the Raptors. 121-119. That scroll line tells you everything you need to know.
Back and forth, yeah. And I can't believe we almost forgot. De'Aaron Fox, Sacramento Kings.
Yes.
10,000 career points.
10,000. It's really amazing.
It really is.
Especially, doing it in a win.
Exactly, yeah. Contributing to his team.
Big win over the Trailblazers. I mean, it's a testament to his consistency and dedication. He's been doing this for a while.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at some team performance trends. The Milwaukee Bucks and the Cleveland Cavaliers, both undefeated at 4, and ooh. Are we calling them front runners already? Is it too early?
It is early, but you can't deny that they're setting the pace. It's interesting though because they're doing it in very different ways. The Bucks, they're grinding out those wins. They're relying on that experience, that chemistry. They know how to win close games. But then you look at the Cavs and it's high energy, it's fast, it's exciting basketball. What do you think though? Which approach is more sustainable?
That's a good question. I mean, you'd have to think at some point that the Cavs' pace might slow down a little bit, but you can't argue with 4-0.
Yeah.
And hey, even the Houston Rockets are holding their own at 2-2. That close win against the Spurs. Every win counts, especially early in the season. Builds that momentum, builds confidence.
No doubt.
All right, rivalries. We got to talk rivalries. Suns and Lakers always bring the heat. This time the Suns got their revenge.
Oh yeah, always a fun matchup.
For their earlier loss to the Lakers. So we'll see how that rivalry unfolds over the course of the season. And then there were some really close battles that we wanted to highlight. The Wizards edging out the Hawks. It was a good one.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson and Trae Young putting on a show for the fans. And then the Bulls, they squeezed past the Grizzlies. Lonzo Ball and Josh Giddey both having big games in that one.
I love those close games.
Me too. Anything can happen.
Exactly. That's why we love the NBA. So unpredictable.
So based on everything we just talked about,
Yeah.
Opening week, biggest takeaways, any surprises, anyone you're particularly excited to keep an eye on this season?
I think for me, it goes back to Paolo Banchero. That 50-point game was special, but we've seen rookies, come out, have these amazing, starts to their careers and then kind of fade away. What's he going to do? How's he going to adjust as teams start to figure him out, start to game plan for him?
That's such a good point. If you're following along at home, if you're a Magic fan or just an NBA fan in general, keep an eye on that because like you said, so many times we see that happen.
Right.
And how are the Mavericks going to do?
Yeah. Will they be able to?
Are they going to be contenders or pretenders?
Right. And what about these undefeated teams?
Yeah. Will the Bucks and the Cavs keep this up?
Yeah. Are they for real?
I guess we'll have to keep watching to find out.
We will.
That's the beauty of it. Thanks for diving deep with us, everybody. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.